I need to ask one of my fire buddies what the meaning of that white stripe is. On the trucks, I think it means it can do foam. But I don't know what it means on the ambulance. I know that's a BLS, that's basic life support. Uh-oh. Yes, I have to. Our CBS colleagues wanted it, and then they didn't want it. And then, you know, then when they wanted it, indecision bugging me. But we'll do it. We'll make it spiffy. Okay. It should have been like, really? It doesn't show. What? Right. So even when I'm done with traffic, we can't run off because they're doing weather, then they're going to do traffic, and then it might be Mark. I was going to say, I disagree, and I'm housed. Maybe I'm just in all the areas they're moving to. Or denser fog. Crash and car fire. 405, like right by the Long Beach airport. Yeah. Trump just wrecked it for us. Hey, good morning. morning, Marina, and thank you for the welcome back. Yeah, it was a pursuit in the valley this morning. LAPD West Valley Division got behind that white van that you see right there, came up stolen on the plates. They tried to pull it over, and clearly that's what got that pursuit going. Coming to a crashing end, technically a crash. That van did hit that telephone pole on Corbin and Archwood. Now what we're seeing right here is the actual finishing up of what was going on. 2 occupants of the vehicle got out. One so inebriated, basically passed out on the lawn right across the way. LAPD taking the second person in custody as well. Fire department just departed the area. Both of those people from that vehicle in ambulances. Right now, LAPD still on scene. They're going to be wrapping this up. The roadway is going to be open here shortly. Just waiting on a tow truck. I'm Stu up in Skybox. Over Reseda, sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. Freddie, I know you're not working in the booth over there at CBS, but now they're doing some other stuff. I don't know if they're going to take us, and I don't know how much longer you want to. I mean, the tow truck will be here soon. Do they have front French doors? Side French doors? Pardon me? Oh, there we are. Oh my goodness. Woman found dead in home, North Hollywood. But that could have been anything. Oh. Reseda. There you go. Got it. All right, we can bounce anywhere. Take me somewhere. I remember being that quiet person in the back seat way back in the day. And I used to listen to the talent up front, and I talked myself into believing that their disdain for the job was like a game plan, Like, if my bosses think I'm having the greatest time ever, what's the incentive for them to keep me here? You know what I mean? So, basically money. And so I kind of told myself that. But you know what? Maybe it's not for everybody. That's the only thing I can say. It's like, is it an anomaly what you're telling me? I think so, but it is. then you need to find something else. You know, it's just that simple. You know, I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, I have news for you. You probably could talk to them and just say, hey, can you help me out because I'm starting to run out of ideas, and maybe we don't do this all the time. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, I was looking at Coanga's. It looks like it's clearing up. It looks creepy. Yeah, I mean, there was some points on the 101 where, like, it literally was to the ground. Well, I saw it from my window this morning too, so, and then I was like, huh, I wonder if it was like that all week. Right. Right. Oh, on the weekend? On Monday. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hang on. I gotta shut. Right. I remember seeing him pull in. Okay, I wasn't sure what you were talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get any freeways over there. I mean, whatever you want. The 405 disappearing under the clouds? We're not in the next one. We're in the one after that. Maybe we are in the next one. I don't know. Well, we can hang here. It's just I don't want to get noise complaints, but I always forget. Did we already do another traffic? Well, not for this hour. Why? Why even bother? Nobody believes it. I don't believe it. Who are you looking at? What are you looking at? Oh, wait, that's his butt. Never mind. See, I don't remember. We're not in this one. Switch in the wind flow. Click, click, click. Look at all that heat coming off that thing. Hot, hot, hot. Well, we can go try going around the zoo. I don't know what it looks like over there. I didn't take the 5. Carla hasn't come on. High impact. I'm not looking back. You want it? I got it. Dripping like water. Wow, they're like doing a whole piece on the Bradbury on CBS. You're a 35-gram protein bowl. Bum, 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 ba-dum. I'm in the helicopter, Freddie. Where are you? You're at the assignment desk. This is the 405 Bel Air. There are no bells here, but there is air. Well, there is a bell here. We're the bell. And we're in the air. Look at that. It's all coming together. How did they know? Oh, sure. Yeah, let me put that in pen in my schedule. That's it. You're going in the book. Oh. The nerve. Somebody was wearing a red hat. Oh, maybe it was something else. Yes, we're coming up. More bounce to the ounce. Hey, Carla, this is the 405 in the beautiful city of Bel Air. Did you just go perfect, like purr? Perfect. I'm so sick of AI in cars. More bounce to the outs. Hey, good morning, Maria. You know what? It was 4 days. It was 2 days without work, but you know what? It was good. It was good. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. We're taking a look at that 405 drive, and we are in Bel Air. Those taillights clearly southbound on that 405, but the ride actually is going to be dynamic. You're moving along pretty well till you get to the top of the hill. You start slowing down shortly before you get to Sunset. Now, that's right now. Everybody knows that 405 is going to build up very quickly. That's the trouble spot right there. Everybody making their way off to that Sunset off-ramp. After Sunset, though, that southbound 405 looking fantastic. But Maria mentioned it. There are clouds out there. And down to the south, at 405, you're driving into some clouds down by LAX. Not creating too much problem for the drive, but just kind of heads up what you might be encountering on the ride. Sending it back to you all in the studio. Good morning. No, they already took us. CBS took us. I saw them, like right before us. We have about 5 minutes. 5 American minutes. Yeah. What? There's a fire in Cerritos? Long Beach Freeway, Firestone exit south. 7's there? We're not going to get to Cerritos. I mean, we can try, but just between you and I and everybody that's listening to me, we're not going to get there. That's the best line ever. Thank you, Freddie. Pardon me? No, I was going to say just hop over to the 101 and we'll just, if we can, and then do the transitions through Burbank. Just go around by the zoo and see what it looks like. Yeah, I was supposed to do, so Sunday night was supposed to be a big party for sister-in-law at my place. And that got canceled at the last minute because she came up with the flu, and some people were like, no, we're not doing that. You've got the flu. Like, she had to go get tested, and it, came back. She's got the flu, influenza A or whatever. So that didn't happen. And then I was like, oh, cool. Well, and I still have like a weekend to myself because I got Monday, Tuesday, because that was like the plan anyway for me. And I'm like, oh, it's just going to be a great relaxing weekend. And then I got freaking crazy sick. I don't know if it was food poisoning or some kind of stomach virus, but it was effed up. Yeah, that's what I thought. We need to move our traffic hits so we can do more of that sunrise. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, why not? What happened? Burbank won't let us? I was going to say, why don't we just keep on going, and then I can bring up the map and say the freeway's under us. I mean, I've done it in the past. All right. No, I want to do the 101, so as soon as we clear it out of their area, just turn around and face that way again. Yeah, it was just, you know, it's one of those ones where it'll burn off. We might have to fly for the 11. Because I don't have anything, clearly, and what I wanted is off the 6th Street Bridge. I said stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Well, are we the Law Brothers? Yeah, that's fine. Huh? Oh, no, no. You know, we're always after, we're after Maria. Right now, just wait till they go live. It'll be like, oh, you just missed it. It was really great. We enjoyed it. I'm sorry, we aren't enjoying it. Trying to be. Monster Energy. Happy Thursday, but it's Wednesday. What kind of world do I live in where I have to buy incandescent bulbs from out of state, hoping that they send them to me? The ones that I want, they don't. Because they're illegal. You can only buy LEDs. Just like this only paper crap at the grocery store. It's like, this is so ridiculous. Oh, but we're saving the planet. Oh, yeah. No, there's no more plastic. None. When was the last time you went to a grocery store? Hey, Carla. We're looking to the east. Oh, sorry. 101. What is that? Sherman Oaks. You guys are going to be missing Justin here in a little bit. Justin, bet you didn't talk about the sunrise. Abundanza. That's not how it goes. I'm feeling very Lion King-ish, you know. I want to sing that Abundanza song. Isn't it Abundanza? Oh, no, I'm getting the Italian restaurant. Anyway, look at that beautiful sunrise. But you know what? They pay us to talk about traffic. Interesting day today for sure. Cloud cover, kind of keeping Skyfox in a box, as it would be. That box would be the valley. Going to take a look at that 101 drive right there. Now the headlights, those are going to be northbound, heading into the valley. But this is going to be the Sherman Oaks area. So this is pre-405. 405. That ride right here looking pretty good between the 405 and the 134, 170 split right now, looking fantastic. Get out there, get in that ride now, and you'll get to be where you need to be on time. Sending it back to you all in the studio, and good morning. Abundanza. Door knocking. Pardon me? No, we can try. What mountains are you talking about? Oh yeah, sure, let's do it. Next one is going to be sponsored. About 7 minutes. Tens of thousands. Yeah, 5, 10. Abundanza. Yeah, I would thought you were like trying to get over by the Zoo 134, maybe out to the 210. That's what I was thinking. Oh. Oh, yeah. All their programs are doing so well. No, because I want to look to the east. Are we outside of Burbank's area? Cool, let's just stay here. I mean, you can, if you want to keep moving to the east, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Yeah, yeah. How surprised were you? Not surprised. You was surprised, but not surprised. That's an odd type of surprise. I was hungry, but then I wasn't hungry at that same moment. Hello. Yeah, a little both. Maybe if we get there. Interim housing. You're interim housing. This is perfect. This is beyond perfect. This is so perfect, I'm in shock. I feel electrocuted. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Sponsored 101 Hollywood. Hi, 101 Hollywood. Yep, right. I'll show some freeway on this one, I promise. Look, it's right there. See? I can do, I could do that. Hang on, we could do this when I do my move. Hey, Maria, good morning. And yes, we will show you some freeways as well, I promise. Just tough to see them underneath all those clouds. This traffic report brought to us by Morgan & Morgan. Yes, we are enjoying that beautiful sunrise, and we're getting a gander at all those clouds. Little idea of where we are. We're in the valley, actually in the Hollywood area, but you can see downtown. That's the bank building poking out of the fog down there. That heavy marine layer. Let's take a quick look at that 101 through that fog layer. Woo, look at it. It's moving along down there. Those headlights, those are going to be northbound. That is going to be through the Hollywood area right there. Southbound, you're really good till you get to about Vermont. Then you get that usual slowing over to the 110. Northbound, looking a lot better this morning. That ride from downtown into the Hollywood and beyond, fantastic. Nothing slowing you down. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, shall we? Littered. All right, I'm done with the sunrise. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm spent. Can we go home now? Freddie, we all put in an effort. Let's call it a day early. Look at all those little tiny houses up there. It's amazing how when you get down there on the road, they're so much larger. No. Freddie, I'll put it in the address, but I'm going with a no because I saw CBS's footage, and the ground footage, the fog was to the ground. That's the reason why I didn't go there when I saw it this morning. Satasuma! But then why do you want me to fly it if you have a camera there? I'm not playing around. Hey, I'm going to zoom in on the dot. You can't see the dot, but there's the dot. So, yeah, that's going to be a no. Sorry. But I wanted to fly it. I really did. I was like, maybe we should go do that. Don't worry, this will all pass. By tomorrow, I'll be back to grumpy old me, or I'm just not going to care. Be more foxy. Recalled tuna has returned. It's dynamic. Feel like the beginning of Beetlejuice. Dun 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 dun. Aren't they supposed to drive off the bridge? Oh. I've tried to join the chat many a time and it's not allowing me. My phone is basically saying, no, Stu, we're not doing that. The 4 people that are listening to you right now do not want your opinion. Positive mental attitude. I'm just going to go with the MA then. Well, the plastic bag thing for me, the issue was I would save the plastic bags and I'd use them for my cat litter when I did my cat litter. And now I have to, like, you know, not today or tomorrow, but I'm going to have to come up with a alternate plan, an alternative. The beach cam, are you sure? Are you sure? Because I know the white stripe on the red trucks, maybe that's for county, I forget, indicates that they are, they can do wet water, that chemical additive. But you could be right. I mean, I'm not saying you're not. Maybe it is just for visibility. Thank you, Beach Cam. I will definitely take a look. That might be worth it. You know, I mean, I was paying 10 cents a bag for them. I bet you it's not 10 cents a bag. Is somebody whispering in my ear? Is Carla whispering in my ear? One TikToker. There you go. Just stay it. Just stay it. Just stay there. Stay. Stay. Why do you go? Why are you shifting? Man. Bigger. Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's taking way too long. Okay. You're a big earworm. Carla, it is going to be the 405 in the beautiful city of Granada Hills. Granada. 405. 405. Right. Got to watch it twice. Twice is nice. You know what? Let's change it up to North Hills. I'm glad you didn't get it because I'm going to change it to North Hills. See, it all worked out. Don't do anything fancy. Just do the toss, Stu. More GDLA after the break. Yes. Paul Harvey. Don't do it. Yeah, Maria, I knew there was a connection between you and I that was thicker than Fox, and it is the fact that we both do not like the Dr. Pepper. No offense to the people that do like the Dr. Pepper. I just don't like the Dr. Pepper. It's just who I am. And if you know me, you're like, Stu does not like Dr. Pepper. Let's talk about some traffic. This is going to be North Hills. That's Wednesday. We're back. We're back Wednesday. And if this is your ride, you can be expecting long delays. Southbound 405, you're on the brakes almost right before the 118. Super slow and go through the hill. And you know, I stopped right there. Not sure exactly what the traffic break is for. Usually that's an either a stalled vehicle or something in the roadway. We'll see if we can find it. But now that's going on in northbound 405 as well. Keep that in mind if you're going to be in the Van Nuys North Hills area. The northbound 405, usually not the slow one. Today they're doing a little bit of a break. Southbound, definitely on the brakes from the 118. We're going to be back after the break with more Good Day LA. Carla's like, you have a good day too. Even though Carla's like, geez, Stu, just stop talking. We can try. We can do some 5 south through Pacomia. Let's do that. That way we don't have IFB issues. And we can do the 118. We can do the 118 let's not get too far into the pass, please. We're going to start losing the IFB. Skyvox TOC. .35 saddle. I'm going to look south. If they got us. Do you have us? Okay, cool, thanks. Can we move just a little more to the south along the 5? The IFB is crap up here. The cloud cover is definitely going to be a part of a lot of folks' drive today. If you're in the valley or maybe Santa Clarita, you know, and looking fine. That's going to be the 5 that we're showing you right there. You're starting to hit the brakes right before the 118. Very slow and go, as you know, right there through the 5 through Pacoima as you make your way over to the 170. As you pass that, you're into the clouds in the Burbank area, and Maria just mentioned it. It is onto the ground, 0-0 in some places. So heads up for that. That might be one of the reasons why we're seeing so much slowing right there. Usually when you pass that 170 on that southbound 5, the ride definitely opens up, but this morning still a little slow, probably because of that cloud layer. It is in the Southland a lot of places. The valley, not so much, but you're driving into it as you pass through the valley. Keep it heads up for that. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Tavos. Ugh. What are we going to do now? 118, 405, 210. Pardon me? Yeah, but we can do the 118. It's not going to be that bad on the 118. You were asking about the reception, right? Yeah, yeah. We'll save the 210 for later. We can do the 118. If you want to go over to the Porter Ranch or stay here, it really doesn't. But we got time now. That's the problem. Yeah. Why don't we, or why do we? We want it as strategic. That's it, period. That whole Atlantic area is wide open, and not that we're worried about anybody attacking us, but if it did happen, that would be a giant hole in our defenses. And I think there's like only one spot where our nuclear subs can dock that is not in the United States, and I think, don't quote me on any of this stuff, I think it's in Ireland, and that was like one of the reasons too. It's like when people talk about like, oh, why didn't you give Ireland their independence? Well, if they would have gotten their independence, they would have, because they hate that base, they would have closed that base, and then we wouldn't have had any access to any kind of, you know, atomic sub bases that weren't in the United States. It's all, you know, that's the thing. It's like you just hear part of it and nobody gets into the why. And we need to start doing the news again, and not just headlines and reactionary, and to actually explain the reasons for everything. Like everybody's, like you said, it's like most of the people are like, he just wants Greenland because he likes property. No, that's not the reason why he wants Greenland. Lone Drainer, I feel bad for you. There's nothing good on Alvarado and downtown, except for that one deli. But other than that, even getting there, it's going to be tough. It's not higher gain antennas. Our antennas are fantastic. Is we need antennas that can penetrate terra firma. He's going to deliver an economic message. I can imagine what that's going to be. Thank you, Disco Barbie. Thousand years ago, I was looking at a home, and I think it is that one. It is that one. Two air conditioners, man. I am glad I didn't buy this place. Can you imagine what that bill would be like? It's a beautiful home, inside and out. And you have views, actually, of the valley. The burglars. They burgled. I did not check out any headphones. And if I do, it's going to probably be, it's either the Bose or the Lightspeeds. Those are probably the only two I'm going to get. And I don't think I'm going to do it anytime soon. Yeah, it's either the Lightspeeds or it's probably going to be the Bose. I mean, and $1,200 bucks. Yeah, A30s. 12, yeah, you're right, 13. It's $12.99. I like the pressure on my head. That's part of the appeal. Oh, it definitely does with my glasses. I would venture to say that was a shed at one time, and the wind turned it into something else. Oh, that's not junk. That's people's homes. What about 4 minutes? Speak up, man. Cavial, you don't want to have like some sad-looking animals? Some caged animals? We'll get you something. We got some clouds. Clouds. Looks hazy though, doesn't it? I wish it, you know. Where's my sharpness? Got my sharpness. No, I'm sure they want to talk about the clouds. The clouds! Oh, Bill. Well, nice to hear you. Did we just get to work? Oh, you had to work. I hate that. So pesky. Copy all. We're going to do some weather. I believe Steve said we're doing some weather. Yeah, 740. You don't think we can do the top of the 8? Yeah, that's that. Oh, yeah. So just a regular morning. We're doing a weather thing coming up. Yeah. 2 minutes. Copy all. I don't know if that picture's popping. I feel like lazy Bob Ross. Just put some white up there. Some gray. A little splash of orange. Yeah, that's good enough. What about for adults? What? Unrealistic. Stand by. It's mushy. That's just really what it looks like out here. Ooh, Brain Candy. Kids in the Hall. Excellent movie. Hilarious. Week 1. Isolated. Da, 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 da. I watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High like weekly the summer before I went to Van Nuys High School for the first time. More weather. More weather. More weather. Yeah, we're clear with weather. But we should do the 118 for the next traffic just because we haven't done the 118. What? My gosh, making me work. I don't know, did Justin put up with this kind of abuse? I will. All caps email headed his way. Is there gain in that? Why does it look so grainy? What the? Let's get it out of the mud. Gonna have to roll the pedestal. One minute. Since 2012. Make it sound like so long ago. Ten seconds. I'm going to do a slow reveal. Hopefully it'll be slow. That's the plan. Thank you. Copy. That's all I got. Thank you. Enter the game. Hang on, the IFB was way too loud. What? Yes. It was funny because I was going to turn it down. Active is the world's first active gaming facility. Basically, it's a giant, like the one they're in right now, it's like a giant room with like the floor, I guess, is sensitive, and you got to press buttons on a wall. So they're like running around the room. And then there was like another shot where their kids are like at these consoles with buttons, but they also have to use their feet. It's like Dance Dance Revolution. Is that even still a thing? Yeah. Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. We are going to be looking at the, but let's just call it Porter Ranch, because it's all in the name, isn't it? And a 118. Keck. What the keck? Yeah, it's probably when they come out of the break. We'll do, they'll do the headlines, weather, us. And then the next one after that is probably going to be sponsored. And then we got time, but we can't go do what I need. So we'll just hang out in the valley, and then we'll do top of the 8, and then we'll land. And then hopefully at 11 we can go fly, but we'll see. We will see what we will see, yeah? Happy Thursday. The change is on. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, you guys don't hear the song. I always think that's what they're singing, like the theme song for the Good Day LA. It's not Thursday, it's Wednesday. But it sounds like they're singing Happy Thursday all the time. But it's not Thursday. I don't know what they're saying. Screaming's good. Let it out. little traffic to talk about. That's going to be the 118 that we're looking at down there. That's the Simi San Fernando connection. We're in the Porter Ranch area and eastbound, westbound. Woo, look at that. If you drive the 118, you know what I'm talking about. If you're going 65, you better get in the slow lane because this is the drive. Take a look at that, moving along super well from the 405 to the Santa Susana Pass. That ride is fantastic. If you're going to keep that eastbound pushing past the 405 on that 118, just keep in mind there's a little bit of slowing on that transition to the 5 southbound, and then it dead ends over there by the 210. But either direction, that 118 this morning looking like a fantastic drive through the valley. No cloud problems out here. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning, Bobby and Jen. What? Oh, stop. Not possible. Huh? Doesn't make any difference. You go through like no, they you know no they don't have anything. They in a world of hurt. I think Gary was asking me, how long have I been doing news? I've been a stringer since the 90s, and I'm still stringing today. I'm a recovering stringer. through the haze. Wish I may, wish I might. Ah, 405, very nice. Now we can look south. I like the clouds. I'm being serious. But yeah, somewhere in here. How do you know it's his last time? Jacoby and Myers. Whoop. Oh, you caught me off guard. Wasn't expecting that. Good morning, Jen, and good morning, everybody. Amanda and Bobby and all the people watching as well. We're taking a look at that 405 drive, and this traffic brought to us by Jacoby and Myers, injury lawyers. Oh, 405, yep. One thing you can say, it's reliable, always traffic. Now, you're on the brakes this morning from the 118, super slow and go. Is there a crash? No, but I do think some of this cloud cover is creating some problems. You can see right there that the Sepulveda Pass, you drive through the clouds and then out of the clouds, but you're back in the clouds on the other side of the hill. So keep that in mind. That drive really tough this morning, super slow and go. Whatever you did yesterday, add another 5 to it because that's what it's going to take you from the 118 southbound to the 405 and Sunset. Let's take a look at some other traffic hotspots, shall we? I wasn't expecting that. The Fuji. Tri-tide. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. Bum 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 ba da da ba da. Freeze frame. Nah, this one I think we're gonna do. This is not coming till 8 o'clock, so you can like go out to the west, turn around, and go back to the east, and then we'll turn around and look to the west, if you want. And then after that, we can just go and land. Because we did depart a little early. Little early. Woo! Somebody's in a lot of trouble. 350 pounds of meth seized. I know you're going to think I'm joking, but I'm really seriously asking, is Long Beach still IFR? Okay. Bismarck. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-na-da-na. What up? Um, we can take a peek. North Hollywood. The pilot said, go pound sand. He doesn't care what you say. Yeah, I still think it's a no. That's it. That's it right there. I mean, you're going to be like, oh, you can see stuff there, but it's not really there. It's more there. So, and also that's in Burbank's airspace, and they won't let us loiter. Ooh, I like chili. Bumpa in. Bumpa in. All right, let's see what we can find. All right, Chris, so this is what the plan is. We're going to do a bump in. I want to look at the Cahuenga like something like this. If you want to get closer, that's fine too. And then for traffic, I want the sun to our back. We'll have plenty of time. It isn't going to be like any kind of rush. Ooh, Korean. Oh, I remember that. Fog shots are hard to do. Gary, in the 90s, I was working for Gary Sunken. He used to ride with me. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Cat pictures? Gabriel. Oh, you took me. Ah. Am I supposed to bring up cat pictures too? Are we doing cat pictures today? Is that the new thing? I think they did. You know what? Let's just play it safe. Let's just keep this for until we hear like Maria. Which one we got? Where am I going to be for top of the show? We're going to be doing 101 Tarzana. And the cat that liked you, Robert, his name is Fritz. But I have another cat named Jones, and he was not social. He was like, yeah, I'm just not doing that. Yeah, well, they both are nice, but just social. Social and not social. Kind of like me. Yeah. How reliable. How reliable. Save millions of dollars. Shouldn't be a struggle, but it is. quest for Greenland. The landslide brought me down. Hey, good morning, Lisa. Oh, no. Are you feeling okay? You got a little nasally? Are you all right? Okay. Maybe it's me. No, I'm not all right. You know I'm not all right. Yes. Status quo. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, that's going to be the 101 in Tarzana. Definitely starting to build up for sure. That the headlights are the ones that you're going to know from Calabasas out to the 405. Really starting to bunch up in the West Valley area, and it is very slow and go even to the 405 and beyond. This portion of the valley never saw any of that morning clouds. That's probably one of the reasons why we're seeing so much of this traffic, because the vehicles making their way into the clouds, creating some slowing. If you're headed the other direction, northbound from the 405 out to the West Valley, getting the kind of the same deal, but that's the usual slowing right there. Make northbound, give yourself a little extra time. Southbound, give yourself plenty of extra time. Really slow and go today. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. Copy, copy, copy. Yes, yes, yes. We need to go land. We launched early. Freddie was doing work. Ruined everything. Is give love, give peace a chance. That's all we're asking. No, that's all we are saying. There you go. They're building the Golden Dome. Wow. Are they? Okay, so that's the new pad, but they got to paint it. Oh. Well, I know they bought paint, so I thought maybe they were going to seal it or something. Well, I remember that. That was another debacle. Skybox TOC on the ground. Van Nuys gonna knock it down.